In a recent statement, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the environmental activist and son of the late Robert F. Kennedy, revealed that his organization, the Children's Health Defense, provided funding for the controversial viral COVID conspiracy film Plandemic. This documentary, which was released in 2020, quickly gained attention for promoting unfounded theories about the COVID-19 pandemic, its origins, and the people behind the global response. Kennedy's admission has reignited debates about misinformation, public health, and his role in the growing anti-vaccine movement. Plandemic was created by filmmaker Mickey Willis and features Dr. Judy Mikovits, a former researcher who claims that the coronavirus pandemic was planned and that vaccines, particularly the COVID-19 vaccine, are dangerous. The film also suggests that the medical community and the media are complicit in hiding the truth about the virus. Upon its release, Plandemic quickly went viral, sparking intense controversy. Despite being debunked by numerous experts and health organizations, the film found a substantial audience, especially among those skeptical of government responses to the pandemic and the safety of vaccines. Kennedy's admission that his organization was a financial backer of Plandemic adds another layer to his long-standing reputation as a vocal critic of vaccines and government health policies. Kennedy's organization, the Children's Health Defense, has been a prominent player in promoting alternative views on vaccine safety. Over the years, Kennedy has repeatedly raised concerns about vaccines, claiming that they are linked to a variety of health issues, despite overwhelming scientific evidence to the contrary. His views have placed him at the forefront of the anti-vaccine movement, which has grown increasingly influential in recent years. In his statement, Kennedy defended his support of the film, claiming that Plandemic exposed legitimate questions about the pandemic's origins and the public health response. He argued that people should have the right to ask questions about the actions of governments, pharmaceutical companies, and global organizations in response to COVID-19. Kennedy has long argued that the mainstream media and scientific community have silenced alternative voices and that individuals should be able to freely discuss and explore different viewpoints. However, critics of Kennedy's views have long pointed out the dangers of promoting misinformation, particularly when it comes to public health. The claims made in Plandemic have been widely discredited by experts in virology, epidemiology, and public health. For instance, Mikovits' claims about the origins of the virus and her anti-vaccine rhetoric have been debunked by multiple studies and peer-reviewed research. Despite this, the film has been widely shared on social media and continues to be cited by those opposed to vaccination and pandemic-related restrictions. Kennedy's connection to Plandemic highlights the broader issue of misinformation and its role in shaping public opinion during a global health crisis. Throughout the pandemic, various conspiracy theories have circulated online, creating confusion and fear about the virus and vaccines. The spread of these theories has been linked to vaccine hesitancy and refusal, which in turn has contributed to public health challenges, including the delay in achieving widespread immunity and the continued spread of COVID-19 in some communities. By funding Plandemic, Kennedy has drawn further attention to his own controversial stance on vaccines. While he argues that he is simply promoting open dialogue, critics contend that his actions are contributing to the erosion of trust in vaccines, which are critical to ending the pandemic. Public health experts have repeatedly emphasized that the only way to stop the spread of COVID-19 is through vaccination, along with measures like wearing masks and social distancing. Anti-vaccine rhetoric, they warn, only prolongs the crisis and puts lives at risk. Kennedy's involvement with Plandemic has sparked backlash from both public health officials and his political opponents. Many have called out his support for the film as irresponsible and dangerous, especially given the ongoing global efforts to fight the pandemic. However, supporters of Kennedy argue that he is merely standing up for free speech and the right to question authority. As the pandemic continues, the debate over vaccine safety and government responses remains a contentious issue. Kennedy's role in funding Plandemic is just one chapter in a larger conversation about the intersection of health, politics, and public trust. While his views continue to polarize opinion, the impact of misinformation on public health remains a critical issue that society will need to confront long after the pandemic ends.